Hello everyone, welcome back to Sade's Tarot Tea. So today guys, I am doing a reading on Miss Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny. I am so freaking excited guys. I'm so excited to do this reading. I don't know why, like I always say this, but like every time I read on the Kardashians I get like really excited because I know that this reading is about to be funny. I don't know about this one, we'll see like what's to come out, but I don't know why, but whenever I read on the Kardashians I personally feel like they're one of my, like, if I can toot my own horn for a little bit, like I feel like personally they're one of my best readings, just because, only because guys, the Kardashians are, to me, they're very entertaining, even though like I say to you guys, like I don't really keep up with them anymore, but whenever I read on them, like certain things, okay, I'll hear about, you know, but I don't really watch the show anymore. I used to in the past when it was really old, and then kind of like I've said in the past, I've watched some of their newer episodes, like when they were just getting back onto Hulu, when they were getting onto Hulu, I started watching a little bit of the episodes. But yeah, I didn't really watch the full on season because I don't really like where, you know, the new direction of how the show is. I feel like when they did their show on the E! Network, it was so much more like, even though it was scripted of course, but like it just felt a little more personal, you know, a little more raw. Okay. But anyway guys, we are doing another reading on Kendall Jenner. I am so excited to do this reading on her. I've been wanting to do an updated reading on her for some time now, but unfortunately I have not been able to, because she's, you know, Miss Kendall stays low-key. She's a Scorpio, so you're not gonna know her fucking tea, like, unless she wants you to know it. Unless she wants you to know it, we gonna know it, right? Because she has that Sag Mars. So she's like, okay, for business, for work, you know, you may see me, you may catch me outside, and you might see who I'm talking to if I happen to be going to dinner with them or like socializing with them, because that's Mars and Sag. Like if you happen to see me socializing with this person, or unless I do it for a PR, which I'm, you know, we'll see. I don't know. I don't like saying that guys, but we'll see like what's to come out for Kendall. You know, some of y'all are like, really Sade, you gotta pull on that if they were PR. Guys, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, I know y'all are like PR, whatever, but let's see what's to come out. Just want to say disclaimer, if you guys hear any noise under my table, I have a heater. It's really freaking cold right now where I'm living. It's not too cold, but to me it's like really cold, so I apologize for the noise in the background. Hopefully it's not too distracting, but I'm sorry guys, I'm really cold. So let's go ahead and get started on reading on Kendall and Bad Bunny. I have some questions that like I always tell you guys that my best friend helped me come up with. So, well, they're mainly her questions, like of what I was like, what do you like want to know? Because like I can read on Kendall, but like I want to make sure, like by myself, but I want to make sure I hit the key points because I didn't really follow her relationship with Bad Bunny. So that's why I'm so excited guys to go into this, because like I don't know what's going on. I really don't, you know what I'm saying? But yeah guys, let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, if you guys would like to tune in to ya girl, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell for when your girl pull up. Ding ding. Okay, and if you guys would like a personal reading from me, please DM me at Sade's Tarot Tea 92. I will get back to you. I've been having so much fun doing client readings. I look forward to reading on all of you guys and getting into your business for the new year. I'm gonna be making you like readings and like forecast readings. I'm gonna try to do more of that, like with my clients. You know, if you guys would like to discuss that, then go ahead and hit me up on Sade's Tarot Tea 92 and we'll discuss a forecast for you, what's to come for the new year. I again am just letting y'all know this tapestry is going to change. Maybe not too much is going to change on my channel, but other than maybe content, maybe, and this tapestry, but hopefully like in the new year I'll get more time to like fully do what I want to do, but we'll see guys. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep, even in the new year, popping out these videos, trying to pop out these videos of these readings for you guys, and I really hope you guys are enjoying the content. I hope you guys had a really good Christmas or New Year's or whenever you celebrate, or whatever you celebrate. I hope you had a good holiday. And yeah, like I said, let's go ahead and get started on reading on Miss Kendall and Bad Bunny. So guys, I have a picture of Kendall pulled up on my laptop, so I'm looking at that. And also too, I want to go ahead and pull up Miss Kendall's chart. I have not pulled up Bad Bunny's chart, but I'm already seeing that his ass is a Pisces. Really, Kendall? With a Scorpio? That's what you want to do? Now, I know some of y'all saying, water signs, we go together, we go together. I don't think so, okay? I think y'all can kind of go together, like, empathy-wise, but, like, as far as, like, growth, Pisces can help with that a bit, but not quite like, you know, like a Scorpio can, you know? If the Pisces is resistant to the change, then it ain't working. Okay, like, just saying, water signs like to link up and think that they go together, but not all the time, guys. And it does depend on, of course, like I like to say, what is in your chart, right? But y'all can work together depending on what's in the chart. So let's go ahead and look up Bad Bunny's birth chart, and I'm gonna first do a rundown of the feeling, the vibes that I'm getting from Mr. Bad Bunny, okay? Because I've never done a reading on him. Obviously, I don't listen to, I know, guys, I'm sorry, this is gonna rock the boat, I don't know, but like, I know there's so many people that love Bad Bunny. I know he's such a beloved person, you know. I'm not surprised because he's a Pisces, and usually Pisces are very well liked right off the bat, so I'm not surprised y'all love him so much. But yeah, let's go ahead and look up his chart. All right, guys, so I have Bad Bunny's chart pulled up. I'm gonna have it in one of these corners here. He is a Pisces sun. I'm already seeing he's a double Pisces. Now, I hope this birth chart is correct, guys, but they're saying that he's a double Pisces. So he's a sun in Pisces, a moon in Pisces. His Mercury is in Aquarius, his Venus is in Aries, and his Mars is in Pisces. So already I'm getting a very fluid energy from Bad Bunny, even though he does have that Venus in Aries. Now, with that Venus in Aries, I can already see that he likes being in control of his relationships. I'm also getting, I don't know if Bad Bunny, I don't know anything about him, guys, but if you are a diehard Bad Bunny fan, let me know. Is Bad Bunny like bi? Like, because this chart is kind of giving bisexual. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's giving a little bi vibes right now. It's giving a little bi vibes. If he's straight, he's straight. But it's giving this person, I would look at them and be like, do you? No? Oh, okay. It's giving that. It's giving that, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I ain't knocking it. Hey, if that's what makes him happy, I am not knocking it. What's actually his name? Oh, Benito. I like that. Okay. I'm telling y'all, I really don't follow him, okay? So his Mercury is in Aquarius, like I said, Venus in Aries, right? Mercury in Aquarius, very blunt, very upfront, knows what he wants, likes to dissect people. When I see people with Mercury in Aquarius, I'm already like, are you analyzing people? Are you trying to really get to know them and think outside the box of how they think and like how they move and how to control them in a way, like to understand them and break down their patterns and their childhood traumas, and like, and he's already a Pisces, so you already know he's attracted to that trauma. Like, he likes learning about people's trauma. He likes a good sob story, okay? He likes a good sob story with all of this Pisces in his chart. Very dramatic type of dude, very theatrical, loves putting that in his music, very creative, very like direct with what he wants. That Venus in Aries is coming in with what he likes, how his creativity, okay? Very creative, loves to, I can see him being a director, producer. Probably this man wears a bunch of hats, okay? Meaning producer, director, actor, singer, which we know he sings, rapper. Does he rap? does Bad Bunny rap? Oh my god, you guys are gonna be like, damn, Sade, really? I'm sorry, I don't know much about this man, I'm sorry, but hey, you're getting it spontaneous right off the cusp, okay? My Sagittarius is fully activated right now. But is this man, this man is a jack of all trades, very direct, creative. I am seeing already with that Venus in Aries, loves to hop into relationships, okay? Loves a good fantasy, loves a damsel in distress, or, you know, man in distress, maybe. If not, like I said, whatever, it's fine. Does he go with Kendall? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now I will say I would like this for her in someone that was, I don't know, like maybe didn't have the Aries, because Kendall already has an Aries moon, I believe. She's an Aries moon. Okay guys, so I was correct. Kendall is and she's an Aries rising. Okay, so automatically her being a Scorpio with an Aries, I feel like the Pisces, as far as fluidity goes and letting her do her thing, is fine. Now where we have that problem is that Aries, okay? But we'll look into the relationship, we'll look into them. But already with the Aries and the Sag, you already know. Kendall, like, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do, okay? And his Venus and Aries is like, I kind of want to though. I kind of want to, but I won't, because I know you don't like it. The Pisces is like, I want to avoid conflict. Kendall's like, I want to avoid conflict too, but I kind of want to confront you. I kind of want to. I kind of want to. So guys, this is just a quick rundown of their chart real quick. I'm going to get into Kendall's energy and see what's going on with her energetically with Bad Bunny. Please show me where she's at energetically with Bad Bunny. Interesting, guys. Interesting. Okay, so the first card I asked, please show me, Spirit, okay, where Kendall is at energetically with Bad Bunny. Now, I've never done this before. This is like new. I've never like off the cusp read like this for like a relationship type of thing. So this is new, guys. I'm excited to try this. Now, I'm already seeing I got my spiritual union card, which when I was pre-shuffling on Kendall's energy and Bad Bunny's energy, they actually got this. So I was like, that's really interesting. Now, I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised kind of thing, because when you put a Scorpio and a Pisces together, you're going to automatically feel emotionally bonded and connected to them. And a Pisces is going to make you feel very understood, especially your deepest desires, because it's about Neptune. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, which is our deepest fantasies, our desires, our dreams. Okay, they're there. This is part of it. They're there to help us manifest. They're there to turn those dreams into reality. And this is a good side of Pisces. This is something when they come into our life that they help us achieve. So automatically, I'm already seeing that Benito, I'm gonna call him Benito, I'm just kidding. I'm already seeing that Bad Bunny and Kendall had a very spiritual, they're saying, my spirit guys are saying that she had a very spiritual connection with him. She felt very close to him, more so like a friendship type of thing, like a kindred, like, ooh, like you would be good as a friend, like you could teach me a lot. And I feel like Bad Bunny felt the same way about Kendall, but we'll see. But I'm already getting a very like, I feel like we are supposed to be like friends. Maybe we could see if this is like a lovers type of thing. Like I feel like they were friends for a while, and then it kind of like one of them was like, hey, like I'm really starting to feel you, like I think, you know, I think I like you, you know what I mean? It's giving that type of energy where one of them realized that they started liking the other one a lot faster, or it's probably Bad Bunny. Right away I'm seeing or feeling as well that Bad Bunny, like I feel it's more so on his end, because I feel like with Pisces they know right away more than a Scorpio. Like a Scorpio has to take their time to see if they like you. They have to like really like know you and like know like different sides of you and see different sides of you. Whereas a Pisces, yes, they do that a little bit, but they oftentimes close themselves off to the red flags or the are we compatible or are we not, like that push and pull. They just go for it. They're like, well, if I feel something, I'm going to act on it. I may take my time a little bit depending on what's in the chart. Like if the Pisces has Taurus, then they're definitely obviously going to take their time. And Capricorn, Virgo, you know, stuff like that. Maybe even Gemini, I would say they try to take their time. Aquarius too. Getting to know you. They want to know the ins and outs. They want to make sure that you could be their friend. Now Pisces they can do that, but they typically don't like doing that, you know, especially if they really like you. They want to know right away. They want to know if that intuition is on point, right? So I'm already seeing that they had a really good friendship. I'm feeling it was a friendship that started to kind of like blossom into something where they're like, maybe we should just try it and see if it works for us, you know what I mean? And hey, I actually can't blame Kendall and Bad Bunny. I actually think this is kind of cool that they did this, because from what I'm picking up, because I'm like, yo, if y'all, if something's there, you know, then go for it. And I commend Kendall for doing that, because she typically, I feel like this is not in her nature to like, she likes to be, for me personally, what I feel from her is she likes to be sure before, and that's a very Scorpio thing of her to do. I like to be sure that I see you as that before I make those moves, right? But and they didn't just hop into this, but for her, I'm kind of proud of her a little bit, guys. She's like, you know what, I don't know if I see it yet, but I'm gonna try it. And for her, she's either black or white. She's all in or she's not. She's very Scorpio like that. I either like you or I don't. Like, you know, there's no gray period, right? And so I feel like, personally, I feel like Bad Bunny was like, yo, like inspired her to step out of her comfort zone, inspired her to maybe take a route or do things that she's not normally used to, which is, he does have Aries and Pisces. And Aries and, like, when you have Aries and Pisces, you're very adventurous. You're very open to trying different things. You're very, there's no, within reason, of course, the Aries kind of binds the person a little bit to be responsible in some ways. Not to be like, even though Aries can be very reckless, they can also be very like structured at the same time, which some people don't see that about Aries, but I've seen it. Like, I've seen an Aries be like structured. I've seen it. It does exist. But in Bad Bunny's energy, he tends to he can play the long game. He can play the safe route, and that's what I'm seeing happen with him and Kendall, is that he kind of like was starting to catch vibes, and he's like, you know what, this wasn't an overnight thing. This was something that they had really talked about, and like, because they had such a cool connection. You know, Kendall really, when you're in her circle, she really makes sure to like know you and to like know all sides of you, know all facets of you, right? So she really bonded with this dude, you know what I'm saying, guys? Bad Bunny, she really bonded with him, and I'm seeing that they had a really cool connection. Right off top, I'm getting that energy from her. Like, yeah, like this is, even almost felt like this was her like soulmate, but friend wise, like, oh, like I keep getting that from her, like, yeah, you'd be good as a friend, like you're my friend mate, like my soulmate, like, but because soulmates, guys, you know, as we know, like soulmates can be friends too. They don't have to be lovers. You know what I mean? Most of y'all like, damn, did Kendall friend zone him? Did she friend zone him? Damn. So Disruption came out as I was talking about them. Now the disruption, now guys, this kind of can talk about a disruption in something, meaning, right? But meaning their friendship, them actually, with the spiritual union card here, guys, them actually figuring out, okay, let's attend to our feelings. Let's figure out if this is really what we want. Let's be smart about this. Even though we did go public, let's be smart about it. But they were still very private, if you notice. They were still very private. I didn't really hear much. I mean, like I said, I didn't really follow it, but I didn't hear much. Like, I do hear stuff from other celebrities, and you know, word of, you know, Twitter, you hear stuff, you can't avoid it, right? But I didn't really hear much about their union. So if y'all know anything about Kendall, and if y'all followed this story, let me know in the comment section below. But I'm seeing the disruption. They realized there was a painful ending of some sort, or maybe not even a painful ending, it was just a realization of maybe we're just better off as friends. Maybe we don't have the feelings that we thought we had, okay? The disruption also could have been someone, maybe Bad Bunny allegedly cheated, maybe Kendall allegedly cheated. Again, we'll see. I don't like to, you guys know, I don't like to jump the gun and say that. There was a disruption of some sort, Spirit is saying, where it caused them to reevaluate. Let's go back to the drawing board. Is this something that we really want to pursue? Okay, guys, is this something we really want? Is this really what it is? Because, you know, she was with the Pisces, causing an illusion. This is what we are portraying to the public, but this is not really what it is behind closed doors also too. And being a Pisces, Pisces tend to do that as well around their partners. They will cause illusions. I also want to say real quick before I get started talking about does anyone know if Bad Bunny had someone recently pass in his family, or if he's going through some emotional, not emotional, I'm sorry guys, health issue, or somebody in his family is going through some emotional, it's taking a lot of emotions out of him, like he's, maybe the disruption too, maybe something happened in Bad Bunny's family. I don't feel like this is on Kendall's side, but maybe something happened in Bad Bunny's family that caused him to pull away as well. Maybe, you know, he decided to take a step back from Kendall because he was going through a lot. I'm seeing that he's going, when Bad Bunny goes through a lot, weird just calling him Bad Bunny, but when he goes through a lot, he tends to not communicate. Okay, he tends to shut down, and I said that in the beginning of my video. Kendall kind of does this too, because she has Sag, and like she doesn't really want to, like, she'll start the drama, but she don't want to, like, she'll just like kindly, you know, kindly bow out. But I'm feeling Bad Bunny is going through something emotionally that's really pulling him down, and I'm wondering, guys, let's pray for him. If he's dealing with something, maybe it could be, allegedly, it could be substance abuse, it could be something on his end, it could be someone passed in his family, but there is something very heavy that Bad Bunny is going through or will go through. So send him your prayers, guys. This message is coming through for him. Please send him your prayers. I don't know what this is. It's not my business. I'm not going to intrude. And I'm not trying to, you know, tiptoe around what's going on, guys. It's just this, I have to be respectful. I don't say everything I pick up on, okay? But also too, Spirit, I'm very transparent with you guys, and Spirit will block me if I'm not supposed to see something, okay? And I respect that, and I won't intrude. Do I see certain things and say it on camera? Absolutely. But when Spirit blocks me, I won't say it or feel it, or I'll just leave it alone, okay? But I'm just gonna say, you know, there could be something or a scare of some sort that I'm picking up that Bad Bunny is going to go through, having to do with there's some type of loss. Okay, now I do feel like too it is talking about his relationship with Kendall, that, you know, he's taking a back seat. He had to pull away from the relationship. It was, I feel like being with Kendall was a bit much for him, because he's used to coming and going as he pleases. And I'm sorry, I'm going to air Kendall out. Kendall, you cannot control people, okay? I know you got that Aries moon and that Aries rising, and, you know, you got that Sag, and you just kind of like, you want people to do what they want, but at the same time you tend to control people. Allegedly, I will say, you tend to control people, and that's something that I feel you cannot control a Pisces, okay? Let me make that very clear. And you cannot give a Pisces an ultimatum, which I feel like she may have done. All right, you cannot give a Pisces an ultimatum, and that's why I'm saying it, guys, not just to say it about Pisces, but you just can't give a Pisces an ultimatum. Do not give a Pisces an ultimatum. I have learned that the hard way, okay? I've learned that the freaking hard way. But something, you know, on top of Bad Bunny going through something, or he may go through something, I feel, their connection, they started arguing a lot, okay? He had to take a step back and figure out as well, okay, is this the woman for me? Do I want to be in a committed relationship with someone that is more serious about relationships than I am? And I'm going to say this to Bad Bunny. Now listen, with Scorpios, don't step into a relationship with them and you don't want to commit. Just don't do it, okay? Just don't do it, because he was a Pisces about it, and he was just like, yeah, yeah, I don't know if this is what I want. I don't know. Throat chakra reversed. Wasn't very clear. There wasn't clear communication in their relationship. They're both taking a step back. Even though I'm picking on Bad Bunny, they're both taking a step back from their relationship. Now guys, I don't feel like there is bad blood between them. I don't feel like they hate each other or anything. It's nothing like that. But there wasn't the communication. Their communication styles are completely the opposite, okay? Now Bad Bunny is a Mercury in Aquarius, and Kendall is a Mercury in Libra, Okay, now even though they're both air signs, one is more blunt. And which one do you think that is? Mercury and Aquarius, right? Mercury and Aquarius is, like I said, they're very blunt, straightforward. This is what it is. Don't make it what it's not. Take my side, be loyal to me. And you know, when you talking to this person, you know, like, be loyal, right? That's Mercury and Aquarius. I will always tell you how I feel. I will always tell you what I'm thinking. Maybe a roundabout sometimes if I don't feel like it. If I feel like being, you know, aloof, because Aquariuses tend to be aloof at times. And Kendall's just digging in, like, no, tell me everything. I want to know everything. When they have arguments, she's very good at seeing both sides of things. With her Mercury and Libra, she's very good at seeing both sides of an argument. But what is she not good at, right, is her communication. Mercury and Libras can be very good with communication. I'm very surprised to see this from her, actually, guys, if I'm being quite candid. But what does she have? She has that Sag. She has that Scorpio. She wants to hide how she's truly feeling about things, or what she truly wants to say, because she doesn't want it to rock the boat. Mercury and Libras have to learn, you gotta rock the boat sometimes. You gotta say how you're feeling. You gotta make people uncomfortable. Who cares if you're not liked for saying your opinion? Whereas Bad Bunny has his Mercury and Aquarius. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say whatever I want. Within reason. I'm gonna be respectful. But you're gonna hear what I have to say, and you're not going to control, because Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, what? Don't like being controlled. I keep feeling that from, I don't know. That's just gonna be the theme. It's gonna be the theme, guys. It's gonna be the theme. Deception and envy. Okay, upright. And discontent and boredom in the reverse. Now, I feel like with the deception and envy card, guys, I feel like Kendall was feeling a little... Kendall's very competitive. Do we know this about her? Do y'all know? Is this something I'm already... One, she's a Scorpio. Scorpios are very competitive. Okay, she's got Aries, very competitive. Then you have Bad Bunny, who has Aries, very competitive. Pisces doesn't like, you know, doesn't want it to come in between his piece, right? Will remove himself from any type of drama that, hey, I get drained very easily, as all that Pisces. I get drained very easily. I don't have time to be back and forth. I don't have time to really dive deep into what we're talking about. I don't have the time. That's what I hear from him. That's what I hear from him. But because of that deception and envy, now this doesn't have to be with these two, but I do feel like it's talking a little bit about, guys, like Kendall feeling a little threatened by, she knew, and it's not so much his success, because I feel like she's known him for a minute and she knew what to expect. It's not like that. It's more of like the attention that she didn't realize he would get, and how hard that was to deal with. And I feel like, you know, Bad Bunny had a little bit of a problem too, because don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted, Kendall is successful in her own way. I'm not saying that Bad Bunny, you know, showed her up because of his fame or whatever, but Kendall didn't realize, I feel like, how hard that was going to be to deal with, because she's only dealt with it for a little, in a small amount, like in doses. And I feel like too, they had a lot of people hating on their relationship around them. I mean, deception and envy is pretty obvious, okay? And also too, I feel like they were not being honest with each other, and they were not speaking up about the things that they did not like about each other. They kind of just took their hands off the wheel and was like, you know what, I'm good, because they both don't like confronting. Okay, discontent and boredom. But the deception and envy card, there was definitely problems with people and the fans, or PR, not PR, what am I saying, guys, like the public having problems with them being together. Kendall did receive a lot of fucking death threats and hate for being with him. Okay, she received a lot of that. Message just came in again, guys. I don't know, let me know, did Kendall receive a lot of death threats or whatever? That's what I'm picking up on, that she received a lot of fucking death threats. Like, people were pissed that she was with this man. Deception and envy, that's part of what it was. The public was mad, didn't support them being together, so it also made it harder for them to even come out in public. And if they even wanted to be open, it made it hard for them to go places. You know, like I said, like Kendall didn't like that. Kendall's used to keeping her relationships pretty private, but you know, and I personally don't even really think she wanted this relationship to be super public. I feel like Bad Bunny was like, I don't really care. Yeah, I will keep things private, but I don't care if we get seen. I don't care. Whereas Kendall was like, yeah, to an extent, I don't really care. Like if we're going to like a game, or like if we happen to get caught, all right, whatever, but I'm not going to be out here like showcasing my relationship with you, you know? But she's been like that with a lot of her relationships. She's been very private, because Scorpios don't like talking about their partner. They don't do that. They don't do that. Pisces, they will show their partner off. They will go out with their partner. They don't care, right? But when Deception and Envy card is here, right guys, she started getting a lot, or I'm hearing a lot of death threats, people showing up at her, finding out where she lived, I feel, or trying to find out where she lived, where he lives, showing up, or even showing up, just showing up places where they knew where they were going to be. Also could be paparazzi, but I feel like it's fans. I feel like it's fans, guys. Discontent and boredom, the reverse, okay? Discontent and boredom in the reverse. But on a positive note, I feel like, you know, they both felt seen in this relationship emotionally. I feel like it was, you know, even if it was just like, even in their friendship, I feel like they felt emotionally connected for the most part. Okay, they just have really different communication styles, and when they get upset, they're not meeting each other's needs for a relationship. They're both very selfish in their own way, and yes, we're all selfish in a lot of ways. I'm not knocking Kendall for this, or Bad Bunny, but it doesn't work together. It didn't work together. Discontent and boredom, you know, they did have a good time together. They did go out and be adventurous. Kendall likes to go out. She likes to be very adventurous. She likes a partner that shows her new things, if you can, because, you know, Kendall's lived her life. But if you can teach her something, if you can, she has that sag, like, okay, what could you show me that I don't already know? What could you possibly tell me that I don't already know? I'm a Scorpio with Sag, keep up. I'm a Scorpio with Aries, keep up. Bad Bunny, what could you possibly show me? He was like, oh, okay, I got you. I'm up, because I feel like, guys, I feel like Bad Bunny's up for a challenge. I feel like he's up for a challenge. He's like, I'm up for it. So I felt like they had a lot of excitement in their relationship. I felt like, or their friendship. I feel like, excuse me, guys, sorry. I feel like they always kept it fun and interesting. Their conversations were very lively. Automatically, you already know, with that Aquarius, Mercury coming from Bad Bunny, and that Libra, both having Aries, you already know what it was. Or I hope you do. Very exciting conversations, going into depth, probably going into like little rabbit holes, like sending each other like conspiracy theories, like, because Pisces are open to that, man. Pisces are open to conspiracy theories. They love hearing about that shit. They love it, right? So they had a lot of different things going for them, but the communication, the anger that they both have, they're both very avoidant styles, okay? They're both very avoidant. We'll ghost each other type of energy. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with you. Bye. No. Or if one, which is Kendall tries to confront, he ain't listening. Yeah, okay, yes, I hear you. You could talk to me to a certain amount of what's wrong. I will ask you what's wrong, but I'm not going to stay in that mood. I'm not going to stay mad. I'm going to go do my thing, and you won't hear from me. You won't hear from me, is the energy Bad Bunny's giving. So guys, that was their energy in their relationship so far. What did you guys think? We're gonna get more into more questions, but very interesting already. I already knew this was gonna be a very interesting reading. So yeah, guys, let's jump into the questions. I hope you guys so far are enjoying this reading. Okay guys, so for the first question, I'm going to answer this one first. How does Kendall feel about Bad Bunny? Okay, I kind of went into this a little bit, just kind of like picking up on their overall energy. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, Okay guys, so I got a lot of cards out here. So the first card that I'm going to talk about is the Three of Cups, okay? So this right here, guys, is telling me how Kendall feels about Bad Bunny. They already had a deep friendship, okay? I already mentioned this. They already had a deep friendship. They already cared about each other. There was already that level of security, comfort, which is what Kendall needs being a Scorpio. She needs that level of like, you're my friend. I love you as a friend. I can see you past that. If we connect on that deeper, emotional, in-depth, you get me, you have patience for me type of understanding, which Kendall does need a lot of that in her relationships. So I feel like the conversations too, like I said, were lively. I feel like they went out and did a lot of fun things together. Kendall loves to be out in nature. I don't know if Bad Bunny likes to be out in nature, but I see them like traveling together or like making plans or trying to, or in the past before, maybe even before they got into a relationship, they would go out and do like a lot of like fun stuff together just for the fun of it. And she's fucking rich. He's rich. They can freaking do that, right? They can freaking do that. But I'm seeing that they went out a lot. I wonder too if they share the same hobbies, okay? As far as like, yes, going out, but like core hobbies that Kendall has, I'm wondering if her and Bad Bunny share those commonalities, because I'm seeing they really bonded together. I also wonder too if they like to drink together. They like going to like, I don't know if Kendall's a big drinker though, but like maybe not like get drunk, but like, you know, like tastings, like wine tastings. I don't know, I just feel like Bad Bunny is into like little, like he's not afraid to. Hey guys, so I wanted to interrupt the video really quick and correct myself, because I actually didn't know that Bad Bunny dressed feminine or played with his femininity until, you know, all of us have masculine and feminine energy, we all know this, but like I really didn't know that Bad Bunny played with his style like that until I saw this picture that you guys are seeing on the screen right now. I like literally gasped. I was like, what the hell? Because like I really don't follow him like that. So when I said that, I meant to come on here and correct myself, because I was like, wait, I really did not know that. And I didn't clarify in the reading that I didn't know this about him, about his style. Like I've seen like, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a few pictures of him, but he's always been like in his masculine energy. Like he hasn't really, like, personally for me, like I haven't seen photos of him dressed like this on the screen or like close to this. So I was like really surprised, to be honest with you guys. I don't know why the hell I said, oh, as we could see, like, because I really didn't see or look up a photo of him when I was tapping his energy. I only looked up a photo of Kendall. So I just wanted to clarify that, you guys. I swear to gosh, I did not know that he dresses this way or that he plays with his style like this. I just felt his energy in doing this, you know, that he goes in and out of his feminine and masculine energy very effortlessly. Like he does it all the time, like the way I was feeling his energy, but I had no idea that he actually like dressed this way. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify that. You guys could choose to believe me if you want, but I swear to God, I had no idea. I was very surprised while editing this video that I saw this photo of his billboard photo shoot, and he's just very feminine. But it's like, who cares, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it like, oh my God, it's a big deal. It's really not. But I was just surprised that I felt that from him. I shocked myself too, you guys. I shocked myself with the things that I pick up from people. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this little insert right here, but I hope you guys are enjoying the reading, and thank you so much if you've watched this far. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, let's get back into the reading. He's not afraid to, as we could see with his style too, he's not afraid to like tap into his femininity. And I'm wondering too if he's like, yeah, let's go wine tasting, or like let's get our nails painted, or like let's like do like things people would deem as feminine. Okay guys, like he doesn't give a fuck. Like Bad Bunny is literally like, I don't care, like I'm open to whatever you want to do. Like I love that for him. That's very Pisces of him. He's so open-minded. I actually like Bad Bunny's energy, even though he has Aries. But I like, no offense to Aries, but when Pisces have Aries, I'm saying when Pisces have Aries, I'm like, ugh. But no offense to people that do, okay, sure, you're a great person, but I'm saying Bad Bunny or a celebrity when I read on them. But yeah, when I see this combination together, I'm just like, dang, that's interesting. But yeah, I feel like they like to do a lot of fun stuff together, maybe even gardening or like nature of some sort, or being out in nature, you know, or just liking animals, or like being very big about the environment and taking care of the environment. I'm wondering, or vegan, that type of energy. I'm wondering if like Kendall and Bad Bunny had those like same commonalities that bonded them as friends, you know, that maybe made them question, because these are cups, guys. This is the Three of Cups, so there's a lot of emotional bonding that went along with this. Even questioning, like I said, the friendship, even allowing other people into their relationship. And surprisingly, you know, Kendall has Sagittarius, okay? So she's not completely like not open to it. I'm just saying, Kendall will, she may do it, okay? Bad Bunny is definitely open to an open relationship. They could have practiced that. They could have talked about that. They could have shared that. Also too, the Three of Cups sometimes means cheating, okay? So I feel like they had something going on where it was very like open. I don't feel like, because Bad Bunny to me, he doesn't feel like he wants to commit. And it doesn't, guys, feel like they were like heavily committed. I feel like they were kind of talking and they were friends. Don't get me wrong. I feel like they were friends and they were seeing where it went. But I don't feel like they were fully like together, if that makes sense. And I feel like too, they were dating other people or talking to other people is what I'm getting, because the Three of Cups already is giving me a very open type of energy with these two. So I'm gonna say that, guys. I'm gonna say that I feel like they weren't really in a relationship like that. It was very open. I don't know if one of them identifies as polyamorous. I felt like I could see Bad Bunny being like that. Like I could see him being very poly. Like, I don't know, like he gives me like fluid vibes. The Lovers card here, guys. So in the reverse, I have the Lovers, which too is telling me not so much, like I said, like they don't, it's not that they don't have love for each other. I think that they still, I feel like, yes, they've had fallouts. Yes, they've had a few problems. But I feel like they're still like, to Kendall, you're always going to be her friend. Like if she really fucks with you and cares about you, even if you guys have a fallout, she may keep you at a distance, but you're always like, yes, it depends. Of course, she does have that you're dead to me side where she don't, But every time I've read on Kendall, surprisingly, like with Chloe or I want to say Kim or Courtney, one of those two, she's actually been one of the more forgiving sisters. I would say the only one that she wasn't that forgiving with, which understandable, I can see why, is Jordan. Okay, Jordan was like okay, but with other people that have came into her sister's life, like even I'd say Travis Scott, okay? She's been very understanding, very like, oh, you know, give him another chance, because she does have that Mercury in Libra. Man, she'll play the devil's advocate. She'll see the other person's side. So she tries to, even with that Mercury in Libra, guys, she tries to remain cordial with people. Even if you have to be her friend though. Like you have to be fully her friend to even get that side out of her, get that side from her. You have to like be really close with her. But with the Lovers card here in the reverse, I feel like that's saying to me like she didn't really have like deep love feelings for him. It was more of like, I care about you as a friend. I have love for you. I'm not in love with you, but I have love for you. And I feel like Bad Bunny felt the same way. I feel like they both realized too, because I have my the Lovers card is the soulmate card, and if you guys remember, I already got my spiritual connection card, which too can signify a soulmate connection. But my spirit guides are saying to me, as well as Kendall's energy is saying, actually we realize that, yeah, that's not what this was. We are soulmates. Yes, maybe in friendship, maybe in another life we would work, but not in this life. I don't see that. Six of Wands in the reverse, Kendall's saying, guys, Six of Wands in the reverse didn't really want to showcase this to the public. Okay, she wants to keep it, because my Six of Wands card is a showboaty card to me. It's the public persona, look what I got, praise me type of card. I'm almighty God. God complex, basically. God complex, guys. But in this case, Kendall is saying, I don't, personally, from her energy, I don't see the point in making this relationship go further or trying to work on this relationship, because I don't have those feelings for you. I thought I did, but I really don't. Like, I see you more as like a friend or an acquaintance, like a really cool acquaintance or a brother. Like, oh, you're like my brother. Damn. Okay, Kendall, I see you. I see you, Kendall. 4 of Pentacles reverse. Okay, guys? Meaning 2, she's not holding any grudges with him. She's letting it go. Whatever happened between them, she's letting the connection go. She's not holding on to this connection. One thing I admire about Kendall, actually, for being a Scorpio, she don't hold on to things that long. And it's that Sag, it's that Libra and that Aries. She's able to let it go. All right, like, if you're not serving me, then I'm going to let it go. Even if it hurts me. Even if I feel like this connection is for me, I'm going to, like, let it go. I may still keep you in my life. We may be neutral. We can be cool. We can be friends and kumbaya around the fire. But if it's like that, but I'm not going to overextend myself to make something work that I know is not working and not serving me. So I'm going to move forward. 2, I wonder if Kendall's already talking to somebody else. Or Bad Bunny, one of them. I'm wondering. Okay. 9 of Swords reverse. See, that's another card, guys. That's a love card. That's telling me that she didn't really, it wasn't like that for her. Okay. It wasn't like that for her. She realized it wasn't like that for her, and probably realized it a lot faster than Bad Bunny did. Okay. Probably realized it a lot faster than him, because, you know, Pisces. they like to live in delusions sometimes. Delusions. Yeah, guys, I'm not seeing any conflict with them. I got my 5 of Swords. She made up her mind pretty much. Like I said, Kendall knew right away when they originally started trying, or even the thought of, you know, I feel, guys, that they tried to, you know, they tried to date, and they dated for a minute, and they tried to see if it worked. But I feel like Kendall's quickly realized, maybe not right into the relationship, but she knew a lot sooner than I feel like Bad Bunny did, especially when their communication styles were off. And that's very big for Kendall. You have to come correct with your communication, even though she needs to work on hers, okay? But she's big on that. She's big on talking things out. She's big on, okay, like, let's figure out how we can make it work. Let's figure out what's not working. Let's figure out what works for us, right? Whereas Bad Bunny, I don't feel like he's like that. He's not there yet. Kendall feels, actually, guys, no offense to Bad Bunny, but Kendall feels like she's a lot more mature than him, honestly. Just saying. Bad Bunny still has a lot of growing up to do. He feels very young to me. He's only 29, right? He's 29. He's not that young. Kendall's a lot younger than him. Oh wait, I'm sorry, guys. I had to look it up just to make sure. So they're actually the same, around the same age. Bad Bunny, they're close in age, my bad. Bad Bunny is 29. She's 28. But for some reason, Kendall feels a lot older than him. She feels a lot older than him to me. That's why I had to, like, check myself and look it up. She feels a lot older than him. So that, she does have that Sag. She has that playfulness. She can be like a child sometimes, and that's what's helped their relationship, their friendship grow. Because she is able to, okay, like, yeah, not take herself so seriously all the time, but we only see Kendall taking herself seriously half the time. But guys, she doesn't take herself seriously. She actually makes fun of herself a lot. She makes fun of herself a lot. You already know with that Sag, she half the time she's not even serious. Like, Kendall, are you being serious? Bitch, no. Girl, no. That's Kendall's energy. No. So yeah, guys, this is how I'm feeling Kendall feels about him. I feel like she loves their connection as friends. She doesn't want to ruin that. I feel like they have a really good time together in her eyes. I feel like she loves the conversations that they've had. It's just that they're not a lot of times on the same page with what they want, what they both want. I feel like Kendall is moving in a direction where she is kind of starting to think about settling a little bit, settling down. She's kind of tired of, you know, her Sag is getting worn out. She's like, oh, I'm getting up there. Like, I'm kind of tired of like playing the field. And I feel like Bad Bunny, even though he is 28, right, he is a lot, or excuse me, he's 29, I'm sorry, he's 29. He is a lot more, I don't know, he feels a lot more behind than her. I don't know if Bad Bunny has kids already or what's going on with that, but I will look it up, guys, when I edit this video. But if he has kids, or you know what's going on with that. But regardless, you can have kids and still be freaking immature mentally as well, right? Kendall feels like she's feeling like, not that she wants to have kids right now, but she feels like she's moving in that direction of at least thinking about really settling down and wanting to get married. Because like, Kendall is funny. She doesn't have a problem getting into relationships, and she does like relationships here and there, but she's very picky and she doesn't like to waste her time. So she will exit stage left the minute she's like, yeah, I'm good, and she will exit stage left. You will get ghosted. You will get ghosted. You gonna tell me, Kendall, don't fucking lie, you gonna tell me you have all that sag, like, she's here, you gonna tell me you have all that freaking sag and you don't freaking ghost? Please. And you a Scorpio, you ghost, please. Yeah, so, you know, now before my Scorpios come in the comments and say I don't ghost, I don't go ghost, I feel like a lot of Scorpios go through a period where they ghost people like crazy, like just ghosting. Doesn't matter what's in your chart. But anyway, we're talking about Kendall. She be ghosting. Like, she's heavy on the ghosting. Leave your ass on red type of shit. She petty. As I look at a picture of her, I can see it. It's funny. Yeah, so I don't feel like they remained like that, but definitely when they have their arguments, there has been ghosting. I'm just saying. Okay, so I feel like she doesn't feel like this connection with the death card reverse, guys. She doesn't feel like, she doesn't see growth in this relationship. She has so much love and respect for him as a person. She admires what he's done for his career, but and their friendship, but as far as seeing him in a relationship, she doesn't see that for herself. She doesn't see herself being with him long term like that. So next question, how does Bad Bunny feel about Kendall? Bad Bunny does not see it either. I feel like too, guys, I have to point this out, I feel like Kendall too, like, I can see I can see Bad Bunny doing this a little bit, but I feel like Kendall wanted to know exactly what he was doing and where he was. She's very much that partner that will investigate your ass and like see what you're doing. She's very possessive like that, but she doesn't like getting to that point, so she tends to get scared. So she'll back out with how much she feels. Like, when she really starts liking someone, she backs out. Like, she gets really scared. So I'm already kind of seeing that. But she would try to like investigate his ass or like try to find out what he's doing, and Bad Bunny's like, we not doing that, homie. Like, what? Like, I'm seeing that, like, because the high priest, guys, came out in the reverse, signifying that I'm hearing that for him too, that he wanted answers or closure of some sort, but they don't have, like, they didn't get proper closure. They just kind of like, I feel like they ghosted each other for a minute, guys. And I'm not saying that there's bad blood. I think eventually, like, one of them reached out, but I'm saying they have ghosted each other for a minute. And Bad Bunny, probably Kendall and Bad Bunny, because I'm feeling like in Bad Bunny's energy, it was kind of looking like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, he didn't really have answers. He didn't have closure. In some ways, it's talking about there was no closure. Okay. 7 of Wands, this reverse, he felt defeated in the relationship. He felt defeated in the relationship. He wasn't proud of this relationship. He wasn't proud to, you know, like, not that he doesn't have love for her, care about her, but he didn't have enough pride in the relationship. And Bad Bunny likes to get into relationships where he's very proud of that, to show that woman off, or he's very proud. He likes to boast. He likes to boast, especially in his love life. He's very big on love, especially being a Pisces. He's very big on love. He loves chasing that first like initial high of being in love with someone or being in a relationship. He has like that adrenaline thing that he likes. I don't know how to explain it, guys, but like, you know how some people chase that high? Well, like, I feel like Bad Bunny chases that initial first, like, oh man, I feel like Kendall kind of does this too. I see her doing this too. But that first initial excitement, Bad Bunny really does this. Then when shit gets really serious, he gets nervous too. He backs out and leaves that person without closure. So he's kind of met his match with this, honestly. Like, I think that's why they bonded so well, is that they're kind of like the same person in a way, but just of course in male and female form. Guys, I'm kind of getting like they're almost like the same person, like how they do things and like their hobbies, and like they, of course, they do have things that are different, but they kind of move the same way. They met each other. They met their match. But yeah, I'm seeing too with the Magician and the Seven of Wands. I'm seeing the Seven of Wands as Kendall really got Bad Bunny to let his guard down. He likes that about her. He likes that he felt very, I said this about her, they both felt very safe with each other, and they had really good conversations about like just anything, life, their traumas, fame, how it's been for them, where they see themselves in the future. Like, they really did get to know each other. I'm not seeing this was like a, oh, we're just gonna throw you guys together. Like, no, these two really were like, maybe we should try it, maybe we should see what happens, you know, type of energy is what I'm getting. But Bad Bunny also realized too that with the Magician here, it's not for him. This is not a connection that he wants to commit to, because the ways that they are opposite, it's not sitting well with him as well. Like, he likes for the woman to match him. He's very much like, I feel like Kendall's like this too. Like I said, they're kind of like the same in that way, like as well. But I feel like Bad Bunny's more like, if we're not evenly yoked, then I don't want it. Like, what are we doing? If we're not evenly yoked, I don't want it, is what I hear him say. And that's very Pisces of him. Very, very Pisces. I'm gonna keep saying that, guys, like with their signs. But it's very Pisces of him. If I have to force the connection, if I have to force, even though we are connecting, right? But if I have to later on force a connection, or force you to give me answers to, or give me closure, or communicate with me, because I feel like the High Priest as well talks about, for me, talks about connecting and getting those answers, getting that closure. Like I said, getting that closure, being on the same page as far as like we both want the same thing, right? So I feel like too, guys, Bad Bunny realized, like, I don't feel like this connection works for me like that. I feel like I need to be with a woman that's less confrontational at the same time as confrontational. What? Does he know what he wants? I don't know. Anyway, he just realized too, a little bit later after her, I'm gonna say that, he realized a little bit later that it wasn't for him. It's not for him. And he's no longer putting his energy into this connection. The Magician. Okay? As now, friendship wise, yes, he's fine with that. He will be open, or he is open to it. And they are still friends. Like, I feel like there's no bad energy. Like, they're still like, maybe not as close as they were, but there's still that love there. There's still that respect there, you know, as friends, you know. I feel like, guys, this started off as a connection of, like, this started off as a friendship. Like, that's what I really feel. And they really tried to see, if this could blossom into something else. And you can't really blame them for trying, right? Okay, guys, so Bad Bunny, I got 2 cards. And then for Kendall, I got 1 card, which is the 4 of Cups reverse. Now I'm going to start off with Kendall, even though we're on Bad Bunny, but I'm going to start off with Kendall. 4 of Cups reverse is talking about, you take me out of my head. I tend to get very down. I tend to get very moody. And you understand that. There's a level of, you don't make me feel like I'm crazy. You don't make me feel like I'm not heard. You understand me a lot more than I feel a lot of people have in the past that I've dated. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate our connection for what it was. But because it is here in the reverse, it's telling me that she's ready to move forward. And she respects the connection for what it was. And she's not trying to, like I said, guys, she doesn't want to force it as well. She doesn't want to force it anymore. She's ready to leave. But she feels like this connection taught her a lot on how to be more in tune with her emotions and to know that her emotions are valid and it's okay to feel all of the things that she's feeling. And I feel like he really helped her with that. Okay, I really do. I feel like he really helped her to understand that side of her more. I feel like he helped her get more emotional with herself and awoke this bigger spiritual awakening within her, or she will later see that it's gonna make her more spiritual. Now the Page of Cups in the reverse and the Strength card in the reverse for Bad Bunny, how he feels about Kendall. All right, I'm hearing, I find that you're very strong, you're very smart, but you have a lot to learn. Damn! He's saying you have a lot to learn. He feels like, I like how Kendall's was all nice and Bad Bunny is like, you have a lot to learn. He's like, you have a lot to learn, but that's okay. They're the same age, but Bad Bunny feels like he's older than her, like in ways, even though I feel like Kendall is a lot older than her, even though I feel like Kendall is a lot older than him in a lot of ways, like spiritually she feels a lot older, but Bad Bunny's looking at her like, you have a lot to learn, sweetie. You have a lot to learn the way this industry moves, the way the who's really there for you, who really fucks with you. Because I feel like Bad Bunny keeps the circle really small. I feel like he's really good at like navigating who's in his camp. He's really careful with who he talks to, whereas Kendall is careful, but not as careful as him. Don't get it twisted, he's still very friendly, very likable person. When people meet him, they instantly like him. Instantly like this man. Not because he's famous, that's just a plus. But even if this man weren't famous, this chart makes for someone that's very likable. You want to be friends with them. You want to be in their life. You want to be around their energy. He has good energy. And he brings light wherever he goes, you know, type of energy. And so he feels like Kendall as well needs to learn how to be more in tune with herself. He appreciates the way their connection is, but she was resistant on learning from him in that way. She did learn. Kendall's eyes, I feel too, she feels like she learned a lot from him. And she did soak up some of what he was teaching her. Because, you know, Pisces gonna teach you. They're gonna be your teachers, okay? Especially spiritually and emotionally, your teachers. Now, he's like, you have a lot to learn, guys. Because I'm getting my Page of Cups in the reverse. She's coming out in his energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, as a little girl. You have a lot to learn. But that's okay. The universe is going to teach you. It's going to teach you. I don't know, I'm talking like that. It's going to teach you. Strength card reverse. I feel like Kendall lets things break her easily. Even though she's very strong in a lot of ways and he feels like she's been through a lot and she's strong. But at the same time, he's like, you let things knock you down too long. You need to get back up. Get back up. And keep it going. Keep pushing. Don't take no for an answer. He sees like Kendall trying to do like some really cool dope stuff behind the scenes and she gets discouraged. And he's like, don't get discouraged. Go for it. Like, do it. If that's truly what you feel and what you believe in, that's your dream, do it. He's such a Pisces. Do it. This was one of his turnoffs with her. This was one of his turnoffs. That is a major turnoff to a Pisces when you tell them, I can't do it. No. Why should I accomplish that dream? And they're like, why can't you? Why is that dream too good for you? Because they're dreamers. They're gonna go for what they want. They're always gonna go for what they want. They're never gonna let things stop them most of the time. Depending on what's in their chart. But most Pisces I've met too, and most Pisces that I've heard about as well, don't let things stop them. So that's what I'm picking up on, guys, for Bad Bunny, how he feels about Kendall. It was kind of like a little, you know, I feel bad. It was kind of a little negative. But On a positive note, guys, he loves their connection. Unfortunately, it is a little he hates that it's a little broken now, and he's sad about it. But he's like, you know what, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give it time. I'll give it time. You know, not that they hate each other or anything like that, but you know, things take time. Things need time, especially when you've crossed a friendship. You know, you've crossed that threshold of a friendship. All right, so next, why did they break up? For this one, guys, I'm going to pull my love oracle cards for this. Why did Bad Bunny and Kendall break up? Okay, guys, so I pulled from my love oracle cards on the question, why did Bad Bunny and Kendall break up? So I got 3 cards. The first card I got that flew out for them was love yourself first. Okay, now I do feel like, of course this can go both ways, right? They both are trying to, they're on a journey of self-discovery. They're on, who are we first before we can give that to someone else. Now I feel like Kendall is very, very, I hate to say this about her, and she's gorgeous, you know what I mean, but I feel like Kendall is very, very insecure. I feel like she tends to be very jealous. Already we know, because she has that Aries and she's a Scorpio, she tends to be very, very possessive and jealous. And you can't be like that when you're with the Pisces. You can't be like that, sorry. You got to be very confident. You got to know that they picked you, you're on their arm for a reason, you know, and know that you're good within yourself before you even enter into a relationship with them or person in general, right? So it's talking about that Kendall, I hate to call her out because I feel like Bad Bunny, of course he can do self-reflection as well, but I'm picking up mainly on Kendall. She has a problem when she dates these dudes, or when she dates, she tends to get overly jealous and cause arguments and self-sabotage. And because of that, that was coming in between their connection a lot, even in their friendships a little bit. She gets like this with her friends too. Okay? She has that problem. So they're saying, love yourself first, girl. Point blank, period. Love yourself first. Then you can start dating these overly confident dudes, because Bad Bunny's a really confident dude. I don't feel like this is at him. He definitely loves himself. He has Venus and Aries. He definitely loves himself. Okay? For, you know, men, when Venus and Aries are in, when men have Venus and Aries, I'm like, yeah, you arrogant. But he's also very sweet. Okay, I'm not gonna speak bad about him. He's very sweet. Now this card is for Kendall. Love yourself first before you get right with yourself. Figure out that you are deserving of having someone love you through everything, because she doesn't feel like that. She feels like, I feel like Kendall feels like she's a lot to handle. You know, she feels like she feels like she's a lot to handle. I don't think this has anything to do with the way she looks, honestly, guys, because, you know, when you're a model, you get told you're beautiful all the time. I mean, yes, models can still feel insecure, but for Kendall, I don't feel like it's that. I don't feel like it's her looks. I feel like it's mainly within herself, like the things that she doesn't measure up in. And in a relationship, she tends to not feel worthy. And it's simple things, guys. It's not even what you think. It's like, oh, I don't have this amount of money, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. I can't provide or cook. Maybe it's even simple things like I can't, you know, cook for him the way his mom cooks, or it's little things like that that Kendall looks at and she's like, she gets down on herself. Learn, girl, learn. It's okay. We all got shortcomings, right? But she's a perfectionist like that. Like, no, I need to make sure, I need everything. But also too, like, when she doesn't think or feel, I feel she doesn't think she's good enough for someone to stick around and like work through the bad things with her, because she's had a lot of people break her trust and betray her. Okay, so it's caused her to doubt if someone's really in it for the right reason on being with her. Is she enough, you know? So maybe too, also maybe she compares her looks to other people, but I feel more so, guys, it's the other, what the other stuff I'm saying. Okay, maybe that crosses her mind here and there, but I feel like it's more of the other stuff of what I was saying, like how in a relationship she tends to be, when she is present, she's a perfectionist and she likes to make sure that she's doing everything that the dude wants, and when they don't commit to her, it knocks her confidence down, or when they don't stick around or deal with the fact that she could be very moody and abrupt and spontaneously like in her emotions, and one day I want to do this, the next very flighty, all over the place, chaotic at times. Those are these sides she doesn't like, you know, letting people into. But she likes remaining calm and collected on the outside, looking like she has shit together, as we could see, right? So Bad Bunny's coming in as, well, I'm here to, I don't care about that. Also feeling like, do you deserve that type of love? Do you deserve to be loved the way that you want? It's saying that Kendall is lacking that, and that got in the way of their relationship. Finances and career reversed. Now, this is my other card that I got for them, guys. Finances and career in the reverse. And I feel like this is telling me that that really wasn't a factor, because as we know, Kendall makes good money. That Bunny makes good money. But Kendall is used to being, she's used to it being about her, and she's never dated somebody that was like more famous than her. And I feel like that was a little hard for her because the attention he would get. This is playing on the jealousy that, you know, deception and envy. She may have been dealing with that too. Okay, guys? But definitely had problems with that. Not so much the financial and career, but feeling like within like what she's accomplishing, but feeling like that is enough to be with him. Is she making enough to be with him? She's never had to really think about that too much, like, or care, because Kendall's always dated people that were not as famous as her. Okay? And don't take a psychic reader to see that, guys. We could clearly see that, but you know. Past life relationship upright. Okay? I feel like this is saying you have known each other before. Past life relationship. This is another soulmate card. See, they keep getting soulmates, but I feel like more so in a friendship. They're great as friends. Great as friends. And I feel like they know that. But it's about working to get that back. Okay? Because I feel like, guys, I feel like they were friends. I'm going to say it. I feel like they were friends. But they mistook that friendship as soulmate friends. They mistook it as like in a relationship. Oh, let's hop into a relationship. Let's try to make this work in a relationship. You know, when you like date your best friend, which Scorpios do like doing that. They like dating their best friends. But so she was very comfortable. They were both as well. Very comfortable getting into this relationship. But didn't realize until, you know, they got into it that, yeah, we're good as friends. Okay? So ultimately they called it off. They decided that they weren't a good match for each other. Especially communication styles, avoidant styles are they're both very avoidant. Okay guys, so next question. How did Kendall's family feel about her dating Bad Bunny? So we're gonna go down the list. I'm gonna pull one card for each sister, and the mom or the moms. I never pull on Caitlyn, so I think I'll do that. And her brother. Okay. So the first person I'm pulling on, guys, is actually Chris. And the question was, just to reiterate, how does Kendall's family feel about her dating Bad Bunny? Or how did they feel about it? I'm feeling like Chris wants her to give him another chance. Because I got my 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like Chris was like, just give him another chance. Like, you know, like, maybe you guys are still working out the kinks and you're still figuring it out. You're still, you know, working through things. And also too, I hate to say this about Chris, but she absolutely loved the publicity that Kendall was getting when she was with Bad Bunny. Probably also, I feel, encouraged it. Because Kendall was like, I don't know, mom. Like, I kind of like was in her, like, first of all, Kendall didn't tell her right away. Kendall kept that shit under lock. Okay? Then when they started dating, because she knows how her family is, she don't want to deal with it. Guys, leave me alone. Let me just do my thing. I'm over here. Sag, Scorpio. I'm doing my thing over here. A thing. Right? But then when she came out publicly to them, first, of course, Chris absolutely was happy because she loves Bad Bunny. She absolutely loves this man. I don't know if she's a fan or if she just loves his music, but as well, but she also likes the type of person he is, and she loves how generous he is. Like, Bad Bunny is the type of person where he'll just buy you stuff. Like, he'll drop a bag on you like real quick, like show up with the car, like, what do you need, like, are you good, like, type of thing. But like also will buy you lavish gifts. So I don't know if Bad Bunny was buying the family like gifts, or if he was buying the mom gifts, like, or if they got just really close. But Chris loves Bad Bunny. She actually is sad. She wants him. She's trying. She feels like she's kind of trying to convince Kendall to give him another chance, or she did try to convince her, and Kendall's like, Mom, no. I don't know why. I just see Kendall just getting so irritated, making that like infamous like water sign face when they're over it, just like annoyed. Like, no. Let's see how Caitlyn felt about it. I mean, shoot, I feel like, guys, I was pre-shuffling and I said I was talking about Chris dating Bad Bunny. I feel like she low-key wants to date him. She low-key thinks he's fine. She wants to date him. Allegedly. Chris. So guys, I just pulled on how does Caitlyn feel about Bad Bunny and Kendall dating. So I got the 10 of Swords reverse and the 10 of Cups. I'm going to pull one more clarifier, 6 of Pentacles reverse. So I feel like Caitlyn was not, she didn't really care. She was like, I guess, like I'm not getting a sense of like, I feel like she felt like that's not Kendall's type, and that Kendall is not going to feel fulfilled in that, or wouldn't feel fulfilled in that relationship. And I feel like Caitlyn's like, yeah, I called that from the jump. Like, you guys are not, maybe he's a cool dude, but Caitlyn is saying this, maybe he's a cool dude, but like, I called that from the jump that y'all are not evenly yoked. I know that that's not gonna go with you, because I'm getting, guys, my 10 of Swords and my 10 of Cups reverse. Tens. Yeah, Caitlyn knew that they were not gonna last. Knew that they weren't gonna last. She knew. She called it. Caitlyn's like, I'm not gonna put my opinion in it. You guys get mad when I give my opinion. I mean, Caitlyn still met Bad Bunny. They still talked here and there. But and don't get me wrong, Caitlyn likes Bad Bunny as a person, but not with Kendall. She wasn't really that happy when, you know, they got together. She felt like, honestly, she felt like Kendall, personality-wise, or just like the way they are, like their personalities don't mesh, and that she could do better, like personality-wise. She likes him though, like as a person. I asked, how does next Chloe feel about Kendall dating Bad Bunny? Guys, I got my 9 of Cups and my 2 of Cups reverse. Definitely was not for it. Definitely was not for it. Felt like she feels like Kendall could do better. I'm feeling like, you know, Chloe was like, I don't think this is a good match. This is not a good connection. No. You guys just don't go. Like, because she would hear about, you know, Kendall would tell her stuff. And she would, and I'm pretty sure Caitlyn too, but, you know, Kendall did say a little bit of their arguments, or maybe, you know, things that they didn't see eye to eye on, even if they weren't arguments, maybe differences of opinions, or maybe certain things that Bad Bunny would do Kendall did not like. Obviously, like, there's things that we're not gonna like, and she would run it past her sisters. Like, is this normal? Should I feel this way? Like, you know, she likes to bounce ideas off of people. She likes to go and tell her family, you know, when she does want to be open, she does get advice from her family. And I'm seeing Chloe was like, no. I'm sorry, Kendall, no. Like, I'm sure he's a great guy, but no. No. Nine of Cups reverse, guys. Two of Cups, no. Maybe you guys are good as like friends, not together. Next, Kim. Kim is so annoying. She was seeing it as like, she's such a Libra. She was like, oh my god, this would be good if you like, she kind of was like looking at Kendall as like, you know how Kim had that relationship with Kanye, obviously we know, right? And how it was so publicized, and like she actually kind of wanted Kendall to be a lot more open to the public with her and Bad Bunny, because she's like, yo, this will like, why do I always get this energy from Kim? She's kind of like Chris in that way. She's like, use this energy, like use this and like use this publicity, like use it, like totally like show yourself, like just like I did with Pete. Like it's giving Pete and Kim vibes, like how she's feeling about Bad Bunny and Kendall. Like I don't know, she like, I feel like she wanted Kendall to, I haven't even pulled this energy yet, guys, and I'm feeling it. Like she wanted Kendall to make this work in her favor, and Kendall's like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. Like what the hell, what's wrong with you, Kim? Kim's like, she could totally like utilize this. I see Kim getting so excited like that, she's, especially when, you know, she got in this relationship with him, because I feel like too Kim was living through her a little bit. But ultimately, guys, she knew that they weren't gonna work. I did get my Two of Wands card in the reverse, and I'm wondering too if not Kendall, I'm sorry guys, I'm wondering too if Kim is feeling like it might be, or one of the sisters feels like it's a cover-up, or like a beard, like one of them is, you know, using the other one for like a cover-up. And I'm wondering if, because people have, I'm gonna ask this, but I don't know if I talked about this in Kendall's video, but like people are wondering if, I don't want to out her like that, but I'm curious, like I'm so freaking curious, guys. But like if spirit doesn't show me, then it's fine, I'm not supposed to know. But I'm wondering if Kim knows something and she doesn't, you know, she doesn't want to out Kendall. Kendall quickly realized like, I don't really, even though they were in the relationship for a few months, but like she was just trying to make sure, but still like. But yeah, guys, with the Two of Wands reverse, I'm seeing that she knew that they weren't gonna work. She didn't see them being like attracted to each other. She didn't see them being attracted to each other, which is kind of making Kim question if they were even like, did they even really like each other, or were they like covering for each other, or were like, I don't know. Kim feels like it was a cover, or it could be a cover, or was some type of weird cover, or maybe she knows. But I'm getting covering up energy, honestly, guys. I'm not even joking. Yeah, look, Two of Swords. Wow, Nine of Swords. Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords, as I said that. Kim feels like this was a distraction. Kim feels like this was a distraction, or she knows that this is a distraction and it's something that Kendall does not want getting out, or Bad Bunny. You know, Kim is the fucking keeper of the secrets. Like people go to Kim and just tell her shit. Okay, even if they're family members, they go vent to her. Like Kendall must have vented to her, or she knows something, or this is giving cover up energy, honestly, guys. This is giving, I'm covering up something for someone type energy, because I got my Two of Swords, like completely like blinding yourself. Also too, I think they were just, Kim could tell like they were just blinding themselves to if they were actually like attracted to each other. But honestly, guys, what throws me off is my Nine of Swords. That's telling me like Kim knows. And then the Moon card, I keep looking at the Moon card, guys. They were they were hiding something. They're hiding stuff. That's why I said I don't want to fully, you know. Kim knows something we don't know, but she ain't gonna tell us. Kim knows something. Kim knows it's a cover, or she feels like it's a cover-up. It's a cover. All right, let's see how Kylie feels about Kendall and Bad Bunny. I'm curious about this. You know what, guys? I see that Kylie really liked Bad Bunny with her. Kylie really liked Bad Bunny with her because it brought out a more like softer side of Kendall, and she was like actually really fun to be around because I feel like Kendall, no offense to her, but I feel like she gets uptight and like she doesn't always take herself seriously, and she does like to joke a lot, don't get me wrong, but around her family, this is around her friends. Now she does joke a lot around Kylie, but she can tend to get in her feels a little too quickly, and I don't know, she just felt like it was a lot more fun to be around Kendall. It was she really liked them together, even if it was a, you know, she didn't understand it, okay, because I got the high priest in the reverse. She doesn't understand why they broke up. She doesn't get it, you know. Kendall's kind of being like, I don't really want to tell you like the details. She's like, why, Kylie? She's like, why don't you want to tell me? Kendall's like, because it's none of your business, like I just don't want to tell you. But Kylie feels like they're gonna make up, and they're gonna, you know, Kylie's hoping they get back together, or that they repair their friendship so that they all can hang out. I feel like they were going on double dates too, because, you know, Kylie in that relationship with Timothy, so they were going on double dates, or they were, you know, coming over each other's houses. They were all hanging out and they're having a good time, game night, shit like that. You know, they would have a lot of fun together. You know, Kylie misses that. She's sad that Kendall's single. Fucking Kylie, I can't. Isn't she like a Libra moon? Is Kylie a Libra moon? I can't remember. I'm sorry guys, I got her chart mistaken. Kylie has Mars in Libra. So she definitely, sorry, she has her moon in Scorpio. I totally forgot. She has her moon in Scorpio and her Mars in Libra, and she has Virgo. So you already know she wants them to work on it. She misses that. Mars in Libra, she absolutely loves getting people together. Remember I said she likes to have gatherings at her house. You guys will see in my updated Kylie video. Like I said this, she loves to have gatherings at her house. She likes for everything to be centered around her when it comes to like celebrating people, or like at her house. Like she loves that. Now she'll of course go to her sister's house. She'll of course do things with her sister and have her sister's host, especially if she doesn't feel like it or she's busy with the kids. But she really enjoyed, you know, this side of Kendall. Bad Bunny brought out a more funnier side of her. She saw a lot of fulfillment, you know, and the relationship that she felt like they all acted like kids, or like Bad Bunny brought out this like very childish side of Kendall, like in a funny way. That's cute. Yeah, she misses it. She wants them to get back together, or she wants them to all be cordial, or they're working on it. Interesting. That was actually kind of cute, like the way Kylie was like, oh, I'm so happy, so happy, Kenny, I'm so happy, Kenny. I just hear her saying that. What the so happy for you, Kenny. All right, last person we have is Rob. I think I got it. Oh, did I get Courtney? Oh shoot, I didn't get Courtney. Courtney feels like they're not done. She feels like they're, yeah, she feels like they didn't have like proper closure from what she's understanding. Now Courtney's like wrapped up into her life, so she's not completely like engaged in what's going on, but she's heard from the sisters as well. But she's like, she's like, I feel like they're gonna talk it out, or they'll work it out. They'll be cool again. Not that they hate each other, like I said, but like they'll be cool again. They'll be close again. Courtney doesn't see them, you know, walking away from each other. I got my 8 of Cups and my Ace of Swords card. She feels like there's more that they need to talk about. There's more, they need to be more honest with themselves and each other, and really figure out, like I was saying earlier, if this is what they want, because Ace of Swords talks about unclear answers. Okay, and it's other things too, but this is what I'm hearing for them. Didn't have closure in the answers is another card of, I don't know what the truth is. I don't know what I'm supposed to know. I don't have clarification. I don't have clarity, whatever. Don't have clarity. And not being sure with the 8 of Cups if it's worth yet walking away from without knowing everything, knowing the truth of everything. Also too, I feel like Courtney's like, I really can't weigh in my opinion because I'm not really like, Kendall doesn't tell me anything. I'm not in her life like that. Like sometimes we talk, but I really don't know what's going on in Kendall's life, is the energy I'm getting, besides the cards, guys, of what I feel. My spirit guys are like, Courtney's like, I don't know what's going on in her life like that. From what I've heard, this is what she's heard, and kind of a little bit of what Kendall has shared with the family. But Kim, she knows a lot more than she's letting on. But that's because Kim pries and she be getting them answers. Because what? Her Mercury's in Scorpio. So she be getting them answers. Or trying to. Courtney's like, I don't care. This is what I've heard. This is my opinion. Take it or leave it. I'm going to go attend to my family. I don't care about your high school problems. Damn, Court got a mouth. That's what I'm saying. Now, last but not least, guys, let's do Rob, another Pisces. Let's figure out how Rob felt about Kendall dating. Honestly, guys, Rob is just focusing on, you know, his problems. He's got a lot going on, especially with custody of. I'm wondering if he's still dealing with like legal battles with his with Black China or with their daughter, because he's been going through it with court with court stuff, or you know, if he's with someone new, or I don't know, he's going through, he's not being a good father right now, allegedly. Like he's been off his game with that, allegedly. Okay guys, anyway, Six of Wands upright for how he feels about Kendall and Bad Bunny. I feel like he's like, go for it. Hey, if it makes you happy, show it off, be proud of it, you know, don't be ashamed, don't be like trying to hide it or whatever. He wants them to be more out there to the public with it, or wanted them to be, and not like hide it, because he was like that with Black China. So he's like, who freaking cares? Like, because Kendall was worried about that, you know, she was worried about that, and he's like, who cares? Like, that's his energy. If he even, I doubt Rob put a lot of input. He is opinionated, but I doubt he put a lot of his input, but his energy is saying when he heard about it too. And I don't feel like he's always involved. Like, we know this about him too, but even to this day, I don't feel like he's as involved with the family as we think he is. I feel like over the time, he does come around here and there, but he's very much like, very Pisces like that. I don't really want to, I want to come and go as I please, you know? Okay guys, so the next question is, why were they both so private about their relationship, and will they get back together? So I feel like to answer the second question, will they get back together? Personally, from my cards, I'm seeing no, but somebody is definitely going to try to make another offer and see if they're in that mindset to try to make it work again, or try to talk about it to get back together, or to be not even back together, but be like cool again. Like, not that they, like I said, not that they dislike each other, but you know, at least being cordial and close again as friends, and working on repairing that friendship. Because I don't have any love cards out here, but definitely somebody's gonna, or has been reaching out and wanting to make amends and make things better so that they can be friends again. And why I feel like they were private as well is because they were, a lot of times, guys, they were not on the same page. They were not on the same page, especially with their communication and what they wanted. Well, I feel like too, they were both, and it's not so much like in a relationship, but they were both like, we'll see where this goes, you know, I don't want to jump the gun just yet, I don't want to, you know, commit to you just yet. But they were dating, right? And it's talking about that they didn't really make it clear as to what they both wanted out of their relationship and their friendship, and what they want down the road. Like, they're still very, both of them, I feel like, are still very up in the air with that. And so because of that, because there was no end goal of like where they saw their relationship growing, and if they even wanted that or wanted each other like that, it caused them to want to make sure that they kept things private. And plus, obviously, to Bad Bunny's fame and the fact that people were so hateful towards Kendall when she started dating him, or when word got out that she started dating him. So the next question is, anyone new coming in for Kendall in her love life? Okay, so I'm gonna pull my love cards for this as well. Okay guys, this is for Kendall. Okay, is there anyone new coming into her love life? So as of now, I feel like Kendall is closing herself off. I feel like she's been closed off for a minute. Even when I was talking about her and Bad Bunny, I feel like she of course wanted to try it, wanted to enter into a relationship, and she does get into relationships, but like I said guys, she's always like, oh, I didn't say it like this, but she's always 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you know, ready to like leave. Like she'll stay if she really likes the guy, she'll try to stay and make it work until she can't anymore, right? And we've seen her have she's had long relationships publicly before, but because of that too, I do feel like there's a lot of back and forth in her relationships, and she's getting the "you deserve love" card coming out. She's getting trust as well. So I'll touch on these two cards. So first of all, first and foremost, Kendall is going to meet somebody, yes, that is going to help her build up her trust and help her know and feel that she is enough and that she deserves love. Of course, she needs to do this herself in order to manifest that. And I feel like too, she's going to start working on that and self-improving in that way. And that is going to cause her to meet this person that she's going to end up with, okay? She needs, Spirit is saying that she needs to work on her trust issues. She needs to, oh, not Spirit yelling at her, calling her out. She needs to work on her trust issues. And she needs to understand within herself too, and have confidence within herself that she deserves love. And that's very cliche to say, but it's true. My cards are being very cliche. Spirit's being very matter of fact, very cliche. It really is as simple as that, guys. It really is. And knowing that, and they're saying, you are lovable, Kendall. You are lovable. All sides of you, all the sides that you thought weren't lovable, of course, someone is going to come in and love that. And she will find that. Also, too, children, okay? Now, okay, I'm not feeling, we'll look into that. I'm not feeling like this is saying that she's going to have children yet. But she is heavily around kids, as we know, because a lot of her family has kids, right? She's contemplating at this point in her life, does she still want kids? Who does she really want to love? Does she want to remain open? Does she want to be open? You know, in all types of ways, like as far as like what she wants in a relationship. Does she want to be open? Okay. And if she does want children, I feel like Kendall will probably want to adopt too. I don't know, I see her wanting to adopt. But does she want children? And what does that look like for her? You know? And I feel like too, Kendall doesn't trust that she would be a good mom. I feel like she doesn't feel like she would be a good mom or a responsible mom, or she questions that a lot. Like, and it's normal to feel that way. We all feel that way. You know, we all feel that way. Like, you know, could this be something I could do? You know, but Kendall's like questioning that a lot, and she's been questioning that for some time. You know what, guys? After this, I'm gonna say that Kendall she is open, but she's very closed off to a relationship right now. I do see her, of course, later on getting in one, but I do feel like she's open to dating women. I feel like she's open to dating women, and she actually gets offers a lot, like from women. But I feel like with anybody, Two of Cups reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse, she's very closed off, and she doesn't really want to talk about it, honestly, right now. I think this connection with Bad Bunny, like, or just like her dating life in general, has really made her like, how come, you know, like, ooh, we're about to get deep. Kendall's like, how come, you know, I can't have what my sisters have, but, you know, like, why is that so hard for me? And it's not that she's jealous of them. It's not that she's not happy for that. She loves being around her niece and nephews. She loves seeing her family happy. It's not like a selfish type of feeling, guys. It's more like, you know, no drama here with that. Sorry, guys. But honestly, Kendall's just like, I don't know if that's for me. You know, I have been conditioned to think that I need to be like my sisters. Even if, you know, her mom hasn't directly said that, but there has been, of course, we could see this too, like, there's been a lot of pressure on Kendall to fit the mold of her family without them saying that. you know, but Kendall puts pressure on herself as well. Like, should I do that? Should I follow in my parents, or yeah, my parents, should I follow in my sister's footsteps and have kids, settle down already? Or not just settle down, but like, should I, you know, take that route and have kids? She likes, in a way, guys, that she's like the rebel of her family in that way. She likes that she hasn't had kids yet, you know, or that she's not married, or she's not always in a committed relationship. She likes being free in that way. She likes exploring all different types. And that's why I'm saying, guys, without saying, but saying, I'm gonna be bold and say I feel like, I personally feel in Kendall's energy that she does go that way. And I feel like she would be very open to being with a woman. If it was, of course, like, I feel like she's gonna be scared to come out publicly and date a woman publicly, but I do, and I don't know if people have caught her dating women, I don't know, but I feel like actually claiming someone and saying this is my girlfriend or this is my partner, with guy or girl, she is very careful of doing that in general. Doesn't matter the gender, or the, you know, if she's dating a non-binary person, whatever, doesn't matter. She's just very like in this energy right now of, I'm questioning everything. Like, should I remain, you know, doing what I'm doing, or should I succumb to the pressure of being like my family? And this is something, guys, as we can see too, I'm sure we can see this is something that she constantly battles with in her mind. Constantly battles with this. So right now, I don't see Kendall being open to anybody right now. But later on, I do see her. I kind of feel like she might end up with another water sign, honestly, if I'm being honest, guys. Or earth sign. I see her dating an earth-dominated person. She feels like, too, like she's had to give up a lot, like, for her family, too. And she's not mad at it, but, you know, I feel like she feels like she's had to give up a lot. And she's also too not, because of that, she's not ready, you know. She's waiting for the right person. She's waiting, like, you know, like I said about Courtney. I like that their energies match in that way. She's waiting for the right person, and she's like, I don't care, like, if I look lonely, if I, you know, she's getting that inner strength. Like, I like feeling this from Kendall, honestly. Like, she's like, I'm not in a rush to like date anybody, like, or settle, excuse me, or even settle down with someone, you know. I'm not in any type of rush. I'm willing to wait for the right person. You know, I'm going about it, you know, different avenues. I'm going, you know, not sure if I'm dating the right types of people. The hangman. She's like, I don't know where to go, what direction I'm supposed to go in with dating these types, or dating. I'm navigating. And she feels like her sisters have a better handle on dating than her. And she kind of like shuns it sometimes. Like, she shuns even getting into a relationship. She's like, I should just like be completely single and not, I should be completely single. Well, guys, that was my reading on Kendall and Bad Bunny. My battery actually ended up dying, so sorry for the weird cut. But I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for all of the love and support you guys give me. Just remember, if you guys would like to book a personal reading with your bitch, please DM me at Sade'sTarotT92. And if you would like to stick around and you would like to see more content from me, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell for when your girl pull up. Ding ding. Once again, guys, I hope you have a beautiful day or night, and Happy New Year. Whenever I decide to post this, we'll be in the new year, most likely. But thank you guys so much for rocking with me this long. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you for all the love and support you guys give me. It is so appreciated. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a beautiful day and night whenever you are watching this. Love and light. Namaste. Bye.